The change that we desire for this nation begins with you. It begins with me. Nigeria is not going to change if we don't make personal decisions to change our value system.
The 6th edition of the Future Leadership Conference was held at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, Victoria Island, Lagos. The theme for the year's edition was on transformational leadership, an antidote for Nigeria's leadership quagmire. Speaking on the inspiration behind the conference, the convener, Mark Idihai, said that it was to ignite hope and birth the transformed leaders.
It's to ignite hope, it's to better transform leaders. Nigeria is at a precipice. Everyone seems to be on the verge, throwing tantrums. Everybody's angry in the traffic, hitting each other and all that. And that's understandably so because of lack of leadership. The market woman is struggling every day because of inflation rates. It's almost been, frustrated out of business. So you look around, you can see there's a lacuna, a gap in leadership. And just like John Maxwell would say, everything rises and falls on leadership. So this right here is a clarion call for a honest conversation. Someone said, what does this have to do with it? Everything. If we can sit down across the table and have a dialogue, I believe that this can spark the change that we desire in the nation. That's why we're doing this.
The event, which also featured lecture sections, debates, and spoken words, had in attendance Ambassador Oyime Ive King, wife of Ubong King, Linus Okorie, Professor Joseph Mba, amongst others. Linus Okorie stressed that young people should learn to replace their troubled mind with vision intelligence, emotional intelligence, executive intelligence, and value intelligence. For him, a single leader with vision and capacity could change the leadership narrative of a country.
If we must make change in this country, because one leader, one with vision, with capacity that you throw up there can change the face of a nation. One. The fastest way to transforming any country is to push people who are prepared to lead, who are visionary, people who have capacity, who are optimized.
Ambassador Oyime Ive King, who spoke on the leadership lifestyles of the late Ubong King, believes that there are so many lessons to be learned from Ubong King even after his demise.
Okay, there are so many lessons to be learned from his leadership lifestyle. One of it is that he's somebody who never gave up in the face of all the odds, and he continuously fed himself in terms of the fact that he built up a lot of knowledge on the inside, and he was strong on the inside, which was what was able to help him on the outside to achieve a lot of the things that he did.
Speaking on the crop of young generation, the speakers and participants stressed that the young generations are capable of transforming the leadership scene and thereby bringing an end to the leadership quagmire.
I am a Nigerian youth. I am super proud to be a Nigerian youth. I am proud of the crop of young people that we have. We have young people that are more aware of who they are. We have young people that are, woke, that are very intelligent, that are ready, that are not just woke, but people that are empowered, to take over power. The problem would be, would the Nigerian young person have the opportunity to be a leader in our time, maybe in the next 40 years? A Nigerian young person being a president, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so. Judging with the trend that we have, I don't think so.
Young people need to wake up from their slumber. It's enough for you to say that they have failed us, but what step have you taken? What definite step as young people have we taken? Nobody give power. Power is not given. Power is taken. And I'm not saying we should go aggressive and go with placard on the street and say we not go agree or we not go agree. That has never worked. But we need to have some very intelligent conversation on leadership. And for a lot of time now, we'll be clamoring for there's this being not too young to run. And we've also seen a situation in the country where young people were given leadership position. Young people were given very opportunity to lead, but they also failed woefully. So it's got nothing to do with age chronologically. You could be 60 and do well.
Say that I'm really proud of the crop of leaders that are coming up, because I believe that there are a crop of young people who are now enlightened, who are now informed, who are now knowledgeable, because the information out there is a lot. And this is the age of the information technology age, and a lot of people are becoming aware and capitalizing on that knowledge to metamorphose into what they want to become. So in that sense, I would say I'm proud and I'm excited because there's so much possibility in the future. There are so many events that happen, so many leadership conferences, so many programs that are organized where people talk about leadership, people talk about vision, people talk about all sorts. And I believe that as long as those seeds keep on going into the soul of people's hearts, of young people's hearts, it's just a matter of time. It will begin to yield fruit.
Speaking on the future of the country's leadership, they also have this to say.
So ahead of 2023, I think it's about a mindset shift. You know, do we want the retrogression that we've seen over the last 6 years continue? If no, then let's work assiduously towards changing the kind of people that we get into power. Because
I see Nigeria take her pride of place in the Committee of Nations. You know, it's a matter of time. It takes a while for a nation to become. We have our failures, we have our inadequacies, we have a lot of things that seem to be counting against us. But I strongly believe that given time, with the amount of knowledge that is being pumped out right now, it's just a matter of time. We'll begin to see the effects of what's happening. So I see Nigeria take her pride of place in future among the Committee of Nations in a way that people will be scrambling to come to Nigeria. Yeah.
The convener left his parting shot, urging the younger generations to shun evil and take up responsibilities.
Every single one of us is a leader. You are a leader in the school, you are a leader as a husband, you are a leader as a politician. We all have responsibility to effect a change. So what are you doing with the opportunity that you have? Instead of throwing tantrums and casting stones and blaming the government and blaming this and blaming that, we have to assume responsibility and take ownership and do something very definite and pragmatic to effect a change.
Nigeria is blessed, and it is the duty of everyone to play their roles, and bit by bit we shall transform the leadership system in Nigeria.